Hello, hope I'm doing well, and welcome back to Warship Wednesday. Today, we have a ship that was not known for her illustrious career or a particular action. No, she's remembered for her sinking. The U-1206, a Type 7C German submarine. She was a late war design, so she was modified a bit from earlier submarines of the Type 7 variety. And a particular feature, which is going to be important later, is her high pressure toilet that allowed her to expel waste while submerged. Now, in theory, this is a good thing. If you don't have it, then you have to surface, expel your fluids and waste, and then dive back down. Well, while you're surface, you can be spotted. So they went with this high-tech toilet system with pressurized valves, so it could expel the fluid and not let all the ocean water back into the submarine. So after commissioning in March 1944, she joined the 8th U-boat flotilla until July 1944, doing various training exercises, after which she was assigned to the 11th U-boat flotilla, and command was handed over to 27-year-old Lieutenant Captain Carl Adolf Schlitt, and she was sent off after some more training patrols. U-1206 finally went on her first combat patrol in 1945, and on April 14th, 1945, there was an accident. Now, the submarine was 200 feet below surface, just off the coast of Scotland, when, according to the commander, while he was in the engine room, apparently there was a malfunction involving the toilet that caused a leak. And the leak got onto the submarine's batteries and it started to generate chlorine gas, which is not good to breathe in, so they had to surface. While surfaced and taking care of the issues at hand, U-1206 was discovered and bombed by British aircraft, forcing Schlitt to destroy any classified documents and scuttle the submarine to avoid capture. Now, an alternative story I've heard for this is that Lieutenant Captain Schlitt had been the one using the toilet, and he called the engineer over and had the engineer flush it, and because you need a specially engineered to operate the toilet, and the engineer did it wrong. Alternatively, I've heard another one where Captain Schlitt, wanting to make his mark, just like, oh, I don't need someone to help me use the toilet. Like, what is this? And he caused the flooding. And while researching this, I found another potential cause for the leak that was discovered by an oil search looking to set up a new oil field, where they discovered U-1206 and they found damage to the ship that would suggest that it hit some kind of undersea structure, a mountain that was underwater that they didn't see, and that caused the leak. So, take it as you will, which one you believe the most out of the stories. Was it just someone else doing it? Was it Captain Schlitt having an engineer help him? Was it Captain Schlitt all by himself? Was it undersea monument? Up to you to decide. I think I'll go with the funniest story of just the submarine got forced to scuttle itself because of a toilet accident. Now, for U-1206 skills, her first skill, that was an accident, as you could probably guess, referencing her toilet accident that caused her to be surfaced and then get sunk. Also decreased her oxygen by 20, chlorine gas leak. And their second skill, Wolfpack Tactics. The German submarines were well known for operating Wolfpacks, group submarines that would group up and take out large merchant convoys together. Now, as for U-1206's quotes, a lot of them have to do with her being kind of reckless and just pushing buttons and being very excited about that. Her self intro line does reference her accident she had, just fairly, but I think most of her quotes just referencing the story of Captain Schlitt being a bit young and reckless. That's the impression I'm getting from U-1206's whole personality and her just wanting to push buttons and mess with stuff, and she's swapping around papers and getting stuff, just being hasty, sign of youthfulness, pretty much. So that was the brief yet somewhat comical history of U-1206. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.